Hey, this is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing a quick overview of the Hogue Deka USA made knife. These are super popular. I have never handled one before, so this is my first time. Of course, this is on loan into the channel by a really good friend of mine, and I'm excited to check it out. So we'll go ahead and get into that in just a second. Also going to do a quick little update on what I've been carrying. And yeah, I don't think this video is going to be too long, but I wanted to show you guys this knife and give you guys a quick update. All right, so before we get into that, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. We are rolling up on 2,000 subscribers. Pretty crazy. All right, so get that out of the way. Now, I do not know that much about this knife. Hogue Deka, I see these all over Instagram all the time, and I was kind of tempted to get one. The price is pretty good from what I remember, like 100 and something, 100 and off the top of my head, 120, 150, somewhere around that range. Especially on the original GOAT, they make knife scales. They have some really cool scales for this knife in particular. So that was tempting. And it's a Magna Cut, which is awesome. American made, awesome. I'm just not a huge axis lock guy, so I don't know. It never did enough for me to want to buy it, but luckily I have a really good friend that you guys know from all the knives that he's loaned into the channel that loves axis locks and anything where you don't put your fingers in the way of the blade. So here we are, Hogue Deka. So let's kind of go over some of the details. It feels great in hand, just the action feels awesome. And I'm assuming that is because my friend tuned this. And yeah, because this is really nice. All of the axis locks and compression locks that I have into the channel from him are always tuned perfectly. I keep telling him he mods his own stuff. I keep telling him he should do knife mods for other people, but he's a busy guy. So anyway, if anyone's interested in knife mods, hit me up and I'll ask him if he's interested. And all right, cool. So we got, these feel like G10, but like a hard, substantial G10. So definitely some kind of, what do they use on Spyderco's? What is it? It's kind of like a plasticky material. Anyway, this feels plasticky, so we'll call it G10. Might be some other type, but G10 had a deep carry pocket clip, reversible. Okay, fine. Looks like mostly T8 hardware. All T8 hardware. Let's see. T8. Yeah, okay, all T8. Is T8? Yeah, all T8 hardware, nice. The clip is interesting. Let me see how that works. Nope, don't like the clip. But that's okay, I'm kind of picky on clips. Sometimes a clip literally prevents me from carrying a knife for more than a day or an hour or whatever it is. If luckily I have a lot of knives to carry and to handle, and they come through the channel. I'm buying and selling different knives all the time. So if I'm not that into the knife, I'm kind of lukewarm about it. It just doesn't stay with me for that long. As Kev from Lefty EDC says, it's the circle of knife. Totally true. But sometimes a pocket clip can just kill it for me. It just doesn't, it's just not fun to carry. I have a knife that I'm gonna make a video on, but the clip just sucks. So I end up just throwing it in my pocket. I probably need a slip for it. Anyway, not this knife. I'm talking about a different knife. But anyway, let's get back to this. Plastic G10-ish. Almost feels like kind of like a fiberglass. Maybe FRN. FRN. That's the name I was thinking of. The thumb studs are interesting. They have a little bit of texture on it for grip. They actually work well. Action is awesome. You have the axis lock going on. It's funny how everyone went to the button locks, and now everyone is going to the axis lock or some kind of variation, you know, like the Microtech, that more like the ball bearing lock, anything kind of along those lines. As far as the blade shape goes, we have a pretty damn cool Wharncliffe sheep's foot. Don't come for me in the comments saying that is a sheep's foot, not a Wharncliffe. Yeah. Sheep's foot, Wharncliffe, whatever. Really cool swedge. You can see all the kind of gaudy billboarding. Hogue USA Deka, cool, made in the USA. That is where I live, so that is a good thing. Rooting for the home team. Elishewitz, what's his first name? It's escaping me, but Elishewitz designed, and then of course they want to put the blade steel. I'm assuming this is heat treated optimally, you know, to at least 62 plus. That's where I like my MagnaCut. All the MagnaCut knives that I have currently are 62 or higher. From, you know, I'm not, although I have abused the RR standard, but my other ones, I don't like put them through any type of punishment. But from what I have, just throughout my own experience, if it's less than 62 HRC, I start to notice a difference, like in a negative way. 62 or up, good to go, solid for my uses. The grind is interesting. So we have this kind of dual compound grind. It's really interesting. I do not have a knife that has that type of grind. It feels like a flat grind actually on both of these sections, so I don't know what the point of that is. If it was, I've seen, I'm sure you guys can hear the construction and the gardener outside just started, but I'm not sure what the point of that is. If this, I've seen different, you know, blades where this part is hollow and this is flat. That I understand. You get two different kind of uses out of it, kind of a 2-in-1 deal, but they both feel flat to me. I don't know what the deal is, but let's go ahead and see how this edge is working. Whoa. Wow. Pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. So obviously the edge is in good shape. And back to the blade. So we have this is not my favorite stonewash finish, but kind of like a rough stonewash. It doesn't look like a very even stonewash, which is not a bad thing. It actually reminds me of another knife that I have. Let's see if this is, yeah, even this has a more even stonewash finish on the Formax Scout, but similar stonewash, at least to my eye. I'm kind of picky with my stonewashes. As far as ergos go, and by the way, I don't think I'm going to make another video on this. I think this is going to be a one and done because I have to get this back to my friend. Ergos are actually surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. I do feel a little bit of the clip. If this was just a simple bent clip, actually, well, I mean, I think this is a bent clip, but without the deep carry, you know, something more along the lines of this, I think that would actually work better. I don't need a deep carry, but I know that a lot of people love the deep carry clip, and that alone probably sells these knives. You know, between the axis lock and the deep carry clip, if you want to sell a lot of knives, axis lock, deep carry clip, and aftermarket scales, boom. Not my style, but definitely popular. The plunge, what do you guys think of that? What do you think of that? It's very light, which I do appreciate. Ergos are good. The jimping, I think, could actually be sharper. This is nice, choking up. There is a little place for my thumb to land. No play, really rock solid. I think this is a cool knife. I think this is a nice option if you want an American-made axis lock, kind of a nice competitor to Benchmade. If you want something, I think a little bit more affordable. I think these are more affordable than the bug outs or stuff from Benchmade. I might be wrong on that, you know, similar price brackets, but just a nice kind of everyday carry that you can beat up and throw around. And if you lose it, it's not the end of the world, that type of knife. And it comes in Magna Cut, which is really cool. I don't think Benchmade has come around to including Magna Cut because they're just discovering M390 right now with their narrows. Ooh. But there was a Benchmade knife that I thought looked really cool. I just do not like the blade finish. What's it called? Like the immunity or the full immunity or whatever it is. Little kind of Warncliffey one. The blade finish though, it looks painted onto me, so I'm not a fan of that. But I think that was an M4, which is great. Anyway, back to the Hogue Deka. A lot of really cool aftermarket scale options. I think this would be a fun one to own, and more importantly, and more fun to customize. So pretty solid. I like it. Am I gonna get one? Nope. But I'm definitely more open to it now that I've actually handled one, so that's cool. A little quick update. I know you guys were, you know, ready for this. Are you guys ready? Oh, damn. Look at this. Now, it doesn't have a clip yet. The clip is on the way, but damn. I will definitely make a video on this. It is such an improvement from the titanium scales that were on here. I did a couple little adjustments. Loving this. I was about to sell this too. I'm glad I did not. So really, really excited about that. I think that just about wraps it up. And of course, to tease you guys a little bit more, boom, are our stations and little Father's Day special on the standards coming soon, coming this week, very, very soon. All right, guys. I think that just about wraps it up. This has been Knife Standards. I will catch you later.